Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Just waiting on the river with the ace, gotta move real careful, we coming surveying the place. I touch that.
That's better. Not on this road. Sure sounds good though, doesn't it, guys? Well, we'll give her another shot later. Driveshaft safety loop installed. I don't have one right now, and you know, I've seen some serious damage without them, so we'll get that installed. Alright, let's see, this one will record now. Okay, so we got the car. Let's see here. So today we're gonna work on the Mustang once I have some time here. I got, let's see, let's connect my phone. So my phone connects to the deck through Bluetooth so I can listen to whatever music I want. Today, I think my goal is I'm gonna do some sound deadening. I'm gonna sound deaden the doors today, put all new door clips in, try to just clean up the interior, or clean up things, oops, and then go ahead. And then also I'm gonna put in the new Stifler's Driveline safety loop, and then I got a new Deadened radar detector that I'm gonna put on, so I gotta hardwire it all in. I got the R7. I got Valentine usually radar detectors, but I'm going with this one this time around. And then what else did I get? And then we got to do the brakes. So I got the spindles. I've got to get the brakes put on, and then I got to order back tires for the Weld wheels so I can basically put these welds on. I think eventually I'll end up selling these Weld wheels because I can't stand polished aluminum wheels. And I'll probably end up going with, I want the Victory pony wheels, the 3-piece pony wheels, but if they're in chrome only. If they're not in chrome, then I don't want them. I hate polished aluminum. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. Chrome's just so much easier to just pull out, you know, some acid and clean your wheels really quick. Polished aluminum's a nightmare. So I have to do suspension still on this car. It's all on stock suspension in the rear still. Our roads here in California are complete shit, like the rest of the state's turning into, because of shitty fucking politicians and people that keep voting for them. But that's kind of where I'm at. I have to fix this cup holder because the Lokar shifter, see this bracket here? It doesn't sit flush anymore, so I'm gonna cut it, modify it so it stays flush. Sound deaden all the plastics. I'm gonna try to get every rattle out of this thing I can. I've got to add another JL audio amplifier, the hybrid audio L6 SEs to the door still. I still have to, I basically have to still do the stereo. I have to add the processor. I got a lot of work to do on the car still. So that's kind of where I'm at with the car. Once I get the spindles on, that'll fix bump steer issues that I have. There's a rattle that I've had in this car. It's like a squeal. I don't know what it is. It's in the back. It's like, it's been that way since the day I bought the car, and I have no idea. I'd have to put somebody back there, throw a midget in the back seat, and hopefully he can find it. I don't know. It is the most annoying thing. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but it doesn't have really any bad noises or anything besides that. So I gotta find that. I gotta get the front sway bar on the car. So there's just a lot of little things I still have to do, guys. Man, this car is so fun. But yeah, it was so funny the other day. I had an S550 pull up on me thinking he was, you know, like gonna just smack around an old 5.0, and boy, that was funny. Because of the weight of his car compared to mine, I think off the hit I jumped him like 3 cars right off the hit. It was hilarious. 100 and something miles. I'm low on fuel again, so I'll go get some fuel. The Dikota digital gauge cluster I love. The only downside to it is I have it on a Y splitter, and I have it on a BIM box. So if I unplug the, you know, Dikota digital gauge cluster to plug in just the end gauge so it's accurate, I lose my gauges. The only one thing that is plugged in is my fans. It is on a temp gauge. So all the old brakes that came off of the Fox, the old spindles, at this point it has 94, 95 spindle, or no, it's got 96 and 98 spindles on it. So my issue that I'm dealing with right now is I don't know if you guys can see or not, that tire, I can't get the suspension up high enough in the front for it not to hit the wheel, not to hit the fender. So that's, so when I brake really hard or I turn and I brake, it's rubbing the inner fender and liner. So the car needs to come up higher. It's got a 10-inch coilover spring from Maximum Motorsports on it now. I ordered some new springs to get some weight transfer for the car. I installed adjustable lower control arms on the rear that I just haven't got to yet. New bushings in the rear end, and new spring isolators in the front or in the rear. I can raise the back up. Right now it's a lot lower than it should be. Let me go ahead and pull this car out, and because I'll have to, or at least I can start it for you guys. Now, I'm dealing with another issue. The belt for the air conditioner is super loose. Like it must have stretched over time because it's making noise, and it never did that before. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the way that I turn all the power onto this car. The stereo's coming along. Let me show you guys the stereo. So we've got the Moscone processor, 2 JL audio amplifiers. Those are 2 600/4s. It's going to go to a 6, well, it's actually a 7-inch, but it's an hybrid audio L6SC in the doors, 4-inch in the dash. You always want to do a 4-inch in these Fox bodies, not a 3.5. And then I couldn't fit another JL audio amp. It's kind of weird. This is, you know, that square it wouldn't work. So I had this Focal Class D, like, yeah, I think it's, what is it, a 1200 or 1000 watt amp that's plenty enough power for me. So, and then we got a Stinger fan in there. So the stereo's coming along. I still have to do sound deadening. I sound deadened the doors with quality sound deadening, not Amazon crap, or you know, you want to use a sound deadening that's got like that weight to it. So this Scar Audio, I have that, and then I have Real Dynamat, and then you want to put basically like this foam on top of that, and then if you want to block noise, you use mass loaded vinyl. But so you're going to do that, and then you're going to put this on top, and then that's going to help with road noise. All sound deadening does is deaden noise. But here's the old 4-lug ponies. I'm going to take these brand new Mickey Thompson R's off the rear that I just bought, and then I'm buying another set of 5-lug ponies. These are literally brand new. Well, they're not brand new. They're a couple years old, but they're perfect. So let me go ahead and I'll start the car. I'll show you guys the noise it's making. But what I was getting to back here is how I ran all the power and grounds for this car. Oh, and I got to buy a new one of these because this broke. Is just like the inertia switch on the car. So like if I had something to happen, I can come in here and hit this and it'll kick the breaker, but I can kick the breaker back on. See how the dome light just came off? Now watch, I can hit it and I just killed all the power to the car. So, and then I can go back in here, click it back on. Now the car's got full power. So let's go ahead and start it and I'll show you guys what I mean by the noise it's making. And then I'll go ahead and I'll pull it out and I'll show you guys the welds and what it looks like outside. So let's go ahead and start it up. Over here, but this is the radiator hose that someone said was pink. It's perfectly fine, dude. If you don't like my videos or you don't think I built my car, then you can keep moving instead of running your mouth. Does that look like that radiator hose has any problems? No, it's fine. Just because I reused the stock one, it's perfectly fine. My heater works fine. Everything's fine with that radiator hose. That goes to the heater core anyways, meathead. So you come on here and commenting on people's videos when you have no clue what you're talking about and you never built a Coyote swap in your life. It just cracks me up. But we got the plates on. I did brand new LED lights in the rear, and I'm going to tell you the biggest. So I did the brand new LEDs in the rear. But the biggest thing that I saw for this car was the headlights. These are the best LED headlights you can put on a Foxbody. They're expensive, let me tell you, but man, my headlights are literally as bright as my wife's Lexus or my brand new truck. And they're made by a company called, let's see, they're called GTR Ultra Series headlights. They were about 300 bucks, $285 LEDs, but man, what a difference. Just night and day when it comes to how much, because before I had no light output. Look at this thing, it just purrs like a kitten, absolutely perfectly. I mean, just runs perfect, idles perfect, that easy to close. I'll show you guys what she looks like outside, and we can pull this Tesla in. Look at this, it just runs perfect, idles perfect. You can't even tell the car's even running really. That's why I love these Coyotes until you get on it. We upgraded with the brand new. Oh, I have no Driveline in my car. I forgot. I can't even move the car right now. I'm like thinking, why is it doing that? We have no Driveline in this car right now. So the motor's spinning. That was real smart. So we can't move the car. I took the Driveline out to take it down and have them check the balance on it again. So I physically can't move this car without my Driveline. So that sucks. So this video is going to get cut real short. SN95's looking good. I'll do a video on this car soon, guys. I wish I could put those wheels on this car right now, but unfortunately that's a 315 in the rear and a 285 or 295 on the front, and there's just no way. This car was one of the first cars that I built. Heads, cam, intake, Vortec blower, Foxbody throttle body setup, all the goodies. Needs some love though. I'd like to shave the bay and do a Coyote swap on this one next, probably. You know, interior is gorgeous. Tonneau cover, all the goodies, but so it just doesn't transfer any weight right now. So, we got the Cobra Rear brakes, obviously brake lines. That kit from the rear is from foxbodybrakes.com. Super great instructions, easy to install, straightforward. Everything went through easy peasy. So I didn't record any of that stuff, but I just figured I'm going to make this video. I'll post it tonight. If you're thinking about Coyote swap, it's a way to go, man. I absolutely love this car. I've been offered a ton of money for it, trades, everything, and I will not take it because this car is just awesome. The next thing I need to think about is paint. You know, on camera it looks really nice, but You know, it needs, the body kit is the rough spot. If I can get the body kit painted and they can blend it all in, then I would just leave it alone, I think. This car right here, it's got, this paint job is probably 12 years old, 10 years old. It's almost perfect, but you know, once you get them to this level, then you don't want to drive them. So it's hard. So I don't know. Right now I can drive it and enjoy it. I can park it anywhere, but you know, the paint for the most part is all original from 1990. It looks good, but the body kit's wore out and needs some work. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do next. But I just figured I'd give you guys an update. The stereo's almost done. 5 lugs done. Welds are on. Skinny's in the front. If you're wondering what the tire size is, front tires are 185 55 17, which I raised up a whole inch from a 245 45, and I still am rubbing, which is crazy. I'm out of it. And then the back tires are 26 and a half, 26, 11 and a half, 15 in the rear on a 10-inch wide rear and a 5-inch front, 17 in the front, 15 in the rear. Red interior, or red 5.0 block interior, Lokar shifter, 10R80. This is what it looks like right here. Unit radar detector. I went with the R7 over the R8. You know, it's good enough. I was gonna get another Valentine, but I just decided to try unit and stuff. There's the old control arms. We put the adjustable control arms in. So now we just have to do a couple other things, but I have the panhard bar and torque arm bar and all that other stuff, but I just don't know if I want to put all that in yet, just because it's going to kill the weight transfer even more. So we'll see. But yep, next is finish sound deadening everything. I got new quad shocks I want to throw on and see if I can get them to fit at least. These were the new the new isolators that I put on. The new bushings. Oh, this came in clutch for putting in those studs on those axles. This wheel bearing tool. Without this, I'd have been screwed. Yeah, basically all new bearings and stuff. So we'll get back on this after I get back. I gotta work all this week, and then we'll get some more video of this thing driving. The welds made a huge difference. It's way quicker, and I think it's because it's dead hooking now. So crazy stuff, guys. I will come back with some more videos later. GMC, right when I bought it, the day I bought it, full frontal PPF, bottom rockers, i3 ceramic window film, front windshield as well, 22% all the way around, 6-inch lift, 35s, you know, amps, subs, you know, speakers, all that stuff, just, you know, the little stuff. This one, like I said, has a Valentine V1 in it. Let's see what else. Valentine V1, I got the Rovo or Rovi or whatever it's called mount for when I'm not there. But look at these new GMCs, are beautiful. Look at that thing. I mean, just the displays, connects to my phone right away. I've got everything known to man right here in front of me. So they're pretty nice. And the gas mileage these things get is phenomenal because it's a diesel. So, you know, you can come in here, connects to your phone, and stay focused, and I'll see you guys soon. Out.